Parks to Explore Killington. I'm Sarah.
Hey everyone, I'm Plato.
And we are here at the K1 Base Lodge. We've got beautiful High Line behind us. The sun is shining. It couldn't be a more beautiful day here in K. And this show is all about the terrain parks. We're gonna head on down to Ram's Head and check out Red's backyard. We also are gonna go up to Reason. That's the first terrain park that Killington builds for the season. Super cool. And the parks don't build themselves, so we're gonna head on over to Dreammaker where we're gonna build a park.
Nice. We're also gonna do our little spring park edit piece, and we're gonna paint the Peace Park with pro rider Danny Davis. So you know summer's around the corner, and we're gonna take a nice look at some summer paddleboarding featuring Sarah and our friend Caitlin. And from the vault this week, it's the National Collegiate Snowboarding Championships from way back when snowboarding was in its infancy.
But first, we're gonna catch up with Taylor Zink, who's gonna give us an overview of all the parks here in Killington.
My name's Taylor Zink. I'm the terrain park supervisor here at Woodward Killington. I have a lot of new changes to the park program here at Killington. Partnering with Woodward has been great, not only for the brand recognition that they have at their other world-class resorts, but also for the added support for the back-end side of things, you know, managing my crew, working with SPT, the park layout design. They've just been a really good asset to the program to help us bring it all together. Ram's Head is kind of the hub of our Woodward Mountain Park. I'm standing here in the Start Park and Progression Park 1 and 2 just above us. This is our main focus area for kids and first-timers, people who have never skied or snowboard. From here, you can move up Progression Park 3. It's an extended run down easy street. We have some smaller tabletop jumps and a whole line of progression-sized jibs, small and extra small, for the kids and first-time park users to get their feet wet. We also have the Peace Park at Timberline this year. It's a top-to-bottom flowy run, 90% snow features with a few metal jibs mixed in. It's a Danny Davis signature park. The idea with Peace Park this year was to create a more organic flow for all users top to bottom. If you're a small level rider or skier, we want you to be able to drop in and link features top to bottom, whether you're linking turns or catching air or hitting jibs. It's gonna be a really fun leg burner all the way down. And that spills you into Red's backyard, which is Red Gerard's signature park. Down here at the bottom of Peace Park, it's a Hike 2 park, free to use with a waiver at guest services. And that has a mix of small, medium, and large jib features right at the bottom of the Ram's Head lift. Over at Bear, we have the Stash and Dreammaker, kind of our signature medium-large parks here at Killington. The Stash has a couple new log features. We've replaced some of the older stuff in there, as well as put a new fence around the park to clean up the look. And Dreammaker is our large jump park with a few jibs scattered in at the top, middle, and bottom, as well as a modified half pipe, 18-foot walls. There's 3 sections of pipe walls with a 50-foot jump right in the middle of the pipe. When we're fully open, we have about 7 terrain parks between 3 mountains. That's Ram's Head, Bear, and we do have a park over at Pico. We have roughly 160 features, a little over that when we're fully built out. For the future of Woodward Killington, I see a lot more parks, more pop-up parks, early season, late season, spring parks in places where we might not have had them before. We're gonna keep building out our jib fleet, bring in some new features and more creative jumps and features all throughout. We're gonna be revamping our coaching and training programs, so we'll have more focus into the Learn To side of things as well as building out the parks bigger and better.
Now we're gonna head on over to a park inspired by pro rider Red Gerard, based off of his own backyard right here in Killington. Dad's backyard right here at Ram's Head. That is a walking park, Slato, so you do not need a lift ticket for it, but you do need to sign a waiver.
Sounds great. Well, up next, we're going to take a look at another park. It's our recent terrain park. It's the first one to open for the season. It's right up there on North Ridge. Let's check it out.
All right, let's get it.
Okay, boys. That's 6 man. Best one yet.
Sarah, we've got to do some commercials here, but when we come back, we're going to continue exploring Killington. We're going to take a look at early season park builds. Like you said, those parks don't build themselves.
Exactly. We're also going to do some spring riding in the park, and we're going to paint the theme park with Danny Davis. All coming up next on Explore Killington.
Teddy's ready.
Brr. Can I order my pizza yet? I've been in there for 14 days.
Hi, I'm Dominic and welcome to Dominic's Pizzeria. We've made some changes this year, but some things are still the same. We continue to serve the best pizza in the region with unbeatable service. Whether it's dine-in, takeout, our table, or yours, you'll be glad you chose Dominic's Pizzeria.
For the past 32 years, Base Camp Outfitters has been recognized as the only place to shop for a true alpine touring and telemark equipment in Killington. Because of our 32 years of experience with uphill and telemark skiing, we can help you filter through the maze of product being offered. And we don't just offer boots and binding. It's about everything you will need for your mountain adventure. Packs, ski and boot crampons, and the best selection of skins available. So don't just buy anything. Come to Base Camp and get what is perfect for your needs.
At Northern Ski Works, we want you to have tons of fun on the snow. We'll get you on the right ski. We'll put you in the right boot. We'll get you outfitted in comfort and style. We'll get you adjusted and balanced. We'll get you finely tuned. We'll get you accessorized, and we'll outfit the kids, recognized by Ski Magazine as one of the top 15 boot fitters in America. We've got all the gear in here, so you'll have fun out there on the slopes. Northern Ski Works, conveniently located in Killington, Vermont.
Work hard, play hard, refuel at Liquid Art Coffee House and Eatery. We know you are staying home and staying safe right now, but we'll all be together again soon. In the meantime, we invite you to order online for curbside pickup or visit our takeout window. You can still enjoy delicious specialty coffee, creative cocktails, and fresh, healthy fare. Our unique atmosphere is even cleaned with NASA-certified air purification, so why not make a reservation for a masked-up, socially distanced lunch or dinner? Things are a bit different, but we still welcome you at Liquid Art in Killington.
Slater and Sarah showing you around town.
And up next, we're going to catch up with Corey Trent. He's going to show us how to build a park because they don't come to fruition all by themselves.
I'm Corey Trent, and today we're working on the Peace Park at Killington. First portion of the build, we're going to be working on the half pipe area, in which we're going to be creating a modified half pipe. So for this build, we've partnered with SPT. They're going to help us construct the Peace Park. They've built Peace Parks in the past and also built big events such as X Games and Dew Tours. So when we're building big terrain park stuff like this, we always like to use gravity to help us assist in moving the snow. These tractors can move tons and tons of snow downhill very quickly and efficiently. Today on this build, we're running 4 snowcats, a couple farming cats. The other 2 cats are the building the decks. So the farming tractor's job is to carry the snow down from the area where we made the snow and lay it down underneath himself to dice up the chunks and feed the 2 other machines that are building the decks. Those guys building the decks are trying to carry a straight grade line. This pipe's at 18 degrees downhill and then 16-18 foot of vertical. So when we run the chainsaw down the vert line, the saw will cut through the snow and make a point where the snow we want to leave and the snow we want to remove will break apart very easily. So we'll end up with a really very straight line, and then we'll follow that with the zog. The zog is an 18-foot auger style, essentially a giant snowblower. It has augers that come down the wall and a second stage snowblower that moves the snow up through a chute that we can control it from inside the cat. My favorite part of this build would probably be right after we do the chainsaw. Once we start stepping it, it really starts to look like something to take all this extra snow down out the bottom and get the zog in there, and you know you're really close to riding.
Up next here, it's our spring park edit. It stars a couple of local rippers, Mr. Tweak and Mr. Tim Major. Fellas, take it away.
has been all about terrain parks. Up next, we're going to check out another terrain park, a Killington produced piece with Danny Davis. Take it away.
Hey there, welcome back. I have a real fun painting we're gonna get into today, something that really has a lot of flow to it. It's gonna be a fun one. Why don't you roll the colors across the screen as I get started here. Now what we're gonna start with is maybe some happy mountains up here. Oh, I don't know, something that we can just kind of look at and say, wow, look at those. Wow, now doesn't that look like a whole lot of fun, bunches of fun. And now we can start to add in our little features, all the hips. I could just see myself doing maybe a little method error. I don't know, never been really out on a snowboard, but I see the kids out there and maybe they want to do a little turn here, maybe a little turn down here. And with these last couple strokes here, I think we have something that looks pretty darn fun, don't we? Oh, well, that was a good time. I enjoyed that, and I hope you did too. Just put your own little signature in there. Yeah. How about that?
Sure, we've got to take some commercials right now, but what's coming up after the break?
Up next, Caitlin and I are going to throw it back to some summertime paddleboarding, and we've got the keys to the vault with the National Collegiate Snowboarding from 1993. All up on Explore Killington next.
That, my friend, is what you don't do.
Sal here from Mogul Sports Pub. You know, the only sports pub in Killington. Mogul's offers free mini golf, air conditioning, 2 pool tables, dartboard, and TVs everywhere. Plus the best game room around. And if you're hungry, we offer wood-fired burgers, steaks, gyros, barbecue ribs, and of course, the best lobster deal in town. So just pop in at Mogul's and say, Sal sent me. See you there.
Vermont is stepping into a beautiful postcard. A really great day on that groomed corduroy surface. It is pretty special.
Natural selection is anything but random. Those with the biggest thirst for life thrive at the Beast.
I'm Heidi Bomagen.
And I'm Caitlin Hummel.
Together we own Prestige Real Estate, a business focused exclusively on selling Killington real estate.
We believe our narrow focus enables us to offer you the best experience possible.
So put us to the test. We'll answer your calls promptly.
Know the answer to your questions or get you the answer quickly.
And listen to what you say and guide you in the right direction.
Buying or selling real estate can be complicated and overwhelming.
We promise to make the process as easy, efficient, and as fun as possible. Call us.
Looking for a spot the whole family can unwind, kick back, and relax? The Night Spot in Killington now offers a full arcade, live entertainment featuring local musicians, fireplaces for warming up after hitting the slopes, and of course, wood-fired pizza. The Night Spot can accommodate large groups, is family-friendly, and the perfect après spot for you and your friends. Stop in, warm up, snag a slice, and share your mountain stories. Visit the night spot for happy hour, dinner, drinks, live music, good vibes, and outrageously good pizza.
Welcome back to Explore Killington, everyone. You know, Sarah, our next piece is one of my favorite, but I'm not sure why I wasn't invited along for the shoot.
Well, Fido, I think you were, but you forgot your sunscreen that day because summertime in Killington is absolutely amazing. And this next piece, Caitlin and I are going to take you paddleboarding over at Colton Pond. It was a spectacular day. You'll find out why.
Thanks for coming down to Colton Pond today so we can paddle.
I know, and what a glorious day it is. And like you said, we're at Colton Pond, but there are plenty of places you can paddle in Vermont and plenty of places you can get paddle boards. We've got a couple boards right here. They're inflatable, Kate, which is really nice. So you put air in these ones, but they're super hard. You can see they work just like a hard paddle board, which is awesome. Could you hit it again? Just like that.
Okay, good. All
you
right.
know, I bring Sophie, my dog, on this as well, so these can handle pretty much just about anything. I got them tipped over on their side right now just because there's the fins in the back, so you got your stability right there, kind of leads you around. And they're awesome. We put, you know, you got to bring your life jacket out with you because it's the law here in Vermont, so they'll take it if you don't have that. And you know, it's better to be safe than sorry. If you're not a good swimmer, always just bring the right proper safety gear and you'll be good to go.
Excellent, I like it. And there's different places you can rent boards around here all over the state, and really feel free to get out and adventure. There's so many beautiful spots worth exploring.
I know. One of my favorite places is Colton, which is right behind us. I also go to Woodard Reservoir a lot. That's one of my favorites. They've got baby loons down there, so always watch out for the wildlife.
Yes, stay away, let the loons be. Now, Sarah, do you have any thoughts? I'm sure some people are intimidated by the paddle boards and the balance that you probably need to do it.
Yeah, it can definitely be intimidating. And if you're a bit of a spaz with your balance, like our producer, Steve, you know, you can go in baby steps with the board. The best thing to do is always start from your knees. And I always say to take the paddle and you place it directly across the top and kind of balance yourself on the board. Okay. So then you can get onto your knees and then bring yourself up. And then once you get more comfortable, you can start standing. But the great thing about paddle boards, Kate, is that you can do whatever you want on them. If you want to lay down on the paddle board and just hang out, you can. If you want to sit Indian style and paddle like Pocahontas, you can do that too. Or you can stand. Kate, what do you like about paddleboarding so much?
You know, I really love being outside, B, exercise, and it's really calm and peaceful. I don't bring music, I don't have my phone, it's just time in nature, spent exercising and moving your body. A little reset, recharge.
Yep, absolutely.
Sarah, it's time for my favorite segment. We call it From the Vault. I've got the combination. We're going to open the door and crack out some vintage tape from 1993. It's a look at the National Collegiate Snowboarding Championships. It's awesome. Check it out.
This is our first major snowboarding event at Killington. It's called the National Collegiate Championships. It's a culmination of events that run throughout the year at different ski resorts, and this is where they're going to hold their championships.
don't know if you were all paying attention, I sure was, but there was a very, very young Mr. Tracy Taylor in that piece. You know, it's so great looking back at all our archive pieces. And Tracy Taylor, what a handsome young man he was.
You gotta love the From the Vault. That being said, that brings us into our Watch and Win piece, which our trivia question for the week, where you could win a mountain bike, lots of gear from Outdoor Research, Helly Hansen. You gotta send your answer in to watchandwin@killingtontv.com. And the trivia question today, based off of From the Vault, where was the original half-pipe in 1993 here at Killington?
Ooh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I love the music too.
Hey.
Well, listen, while you guys are pondering that, we're going to wrap up the show. We want to remind you to watch Killington Today. It's on every morning at 7:30. It's live on weekends and holidays. It stars Patina. It features Pete and Evan. They're up on the hill giving us the latest trail conditions, latest weather report. Evan's out there. He is like broadcasting live back to the studio. It can't get a more updated and accurate information from what's happening on the mountain. You got to check out Killington Today right here, Channel 14, 7:30 every morning.
And if you missed part of the show today, you want to watch it again, or you want to see Patina or Evan, catch us at killingtontv.com. We're also on all the social media platforms, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. So like us, love us, share us. We love you guys. Until next time, stay classy, Killington, and remember, wear your mask. Stay safe.